Chatting here with Keenan Tyler, getting ready for Wartburg football season. Last year, Keenan, all-conference, all-region recognition. You really kind of stepped up in a defense that really needed you to do so. Looking back at last year, how did you grow the most as a football player?
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot with the linebackers, like, just be prepared when it's your time. And last year, I mean, I knew it was going to be my time, but I definitely prepared. Like, I've said it multiple times, but seeing Owen and Preston and Nate Link, seeing how they did things, I stepped right in the first year I got here, and I was trying to do exactly what they did. So that prepared me to step into a starting role last year and, do a decent job.
And when you got here, everyone wants to be on the field right away.
Yep.
I know you had special team as a role your first year, but how patient did you have to be, and how tough was it being patient, perhaps, to eventually get the role that you did last year?
Yeah, that's one thing that's cool about Wartburg is, right when I came in, like, obviously I wanted to be the starter and I was pushing for it too, but like just the way, Preston Rochford, he was in front of me, he's a great player, but the way he treated me and like brought me along and helped me along the way, and because I mean there's a lot of plays, there's a lot of things you need to know to be a starter on defense, and just I think that first year just kind of learning behind him, having a special teams role where I'm a part of the team and I'm doing my own role there, but I'm also in practice I'm running the ones versus twos and going against a good offense those years too, so all that's just going to prepare me to be the starter last year.
I know I asked you inside there, but 26 conference wins in a row, and you've been a part of a lot of those, a couple of conference championships for you, and 3 in a row here at Wartburg. How do you keep that chip on the shoulder? How do you keep motivated? How do you avoid from taking things for granted?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, honestly, but we go back to just a standard. That's how we have always did things, just in the weight room and practice. Like, we have a standard we go back to how the older guys did it in front of us, and that's just how we're going to keep on going, and hopefully that, conference title comes along the way.
That's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you explain it to mere mortals like us that can understand it, how you guys go about that?
Yeah, I mean, like, the older guys set, kind of example how it's done, and they were pretty successful, so that's kind of what we go back to, just working hard in practice, listening to the coaches. That's something that's pretty, well, we do that a lot here, like, obviously that's everywhere, but we really do listen to the coaches and try to lead by example. The captains, I mean, people listen well, and we try to set a good example too of what the standards look like before us, so when we're gone, they know exactly what that looks like too.
As one of those older guys, quote unquote, now,
Yep.
You feel an obligation to keep up that leadership?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of these, older guys too, they're my best friends too. So we all talk in ways to be better leaders and how we're going to bring these younger guys along and kind of show them the way and how to be a, Wartburg Knight football player and play with passion and, pride for Wartburg. So yeah, I definitely feel that.
Coach mentioned in there you're moving inside from the will to the mic. Max moving from the mic to the will.
Yep.
How has that transition gone?
Yeah, it's been smooth. I said earlier, but the mic and will, like, we kind of know what we're doing on the field. Like, if I'm playing the will, I kind of have an idea what the mic's doing to, play the will. But so that's made it really easy. And me and Mac, we're pretty good buddies, so we ask each other questions all the time. I help him with learning the will. He helps me with learning the mic. So that's made it super easy to transition.
For people that don't get into the nuts and bolts of the X's and O's, how is a role as a mic different as compared to your role as the will?
Yeah, so the mic's going to set the front and the defense. It just be a little more in kind of charge of setting the D line and getting some of those calls in. Where last year with the will, I kind of would listen for that and just would have to worry about coverage. So that's really the main part. And then, I mean, other than that, you're just do your 1/11th on the defense. I'm still going to be listening to safeties for some calls and going from there. And
is it just a case of I'm on the field, I've got a job to do more than the position itself?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you said it exactly right. Coaches made the switch, and yeah, we got to learn our new roles and just do our roles the best we can do.
As you look at this season upcoming, I know every goal you talk about is team oriented here at Wartburg.
Yep.
I feel silly asking you about individual goals, and I think I know how you're going to answer on this end of things, but what would you like to see out of yourself this year?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see our team do really well. That's kind of what it comes down to. I want to see our team make a deep run into the playoffs. Last year, we had a bye and then a playoff game, but I want to do whatever I can do to make our team go as far as we can in the playoffs. That's all. Honestly, that's what I care about.
And I know only 2 playoff games last year as compared to a deeper run the first couple or the previous couple of years, one with you here.
Yep.
Does that motivate you a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I want to get back. I mean, those games are sweet. We had ESPN on the sidelines. I mean, those games are fun. So, yeah, I'd love to get back to have some of those games with this team.
All right. Congrats on a great career to this point. Hopefully it's another great year for you with the Wartburg Knights. We wish best of luck, Keenan.
Yeah, thank you.